Coming. Yes, can I help? Oh, you're from the news station, right? Yeah, I heard about the interview. He's not going to be here for this one, so can we get mine out of the way first? No, he's here. It's just that he's currently taking care of some of the work in our room. Please, come in. Have a seat. So, how do we want to start this? Like, who I am, my backstory, something like that? An introduction. Okay then, I can make that work. So, should I just wait for you to ask me, or just go ahead? Sorry if I seem a little nervous. This is definitely a first for me. What? No, I'm fine to go through with it. I just need a little bit before we get started, I guess. Come on, Raiya. This isn't going to be that bad. Just a few questions. Don't think about how everyone on the planet is going to see this, or about how everyone is probably going to judge you. Okay, clearly not helping yourself. Think about what he would do. Okay, not like that. Just calming words. Always got your back. Okay, I think I'm ready now. So, how do you want this to work again? Alright, you ask the questions and I just give the answers I feel comfortable giving. Sounds pretty straightforward. Okay, I can do this. Okay, my name is Raiya Cass. I'm 24 years old. I'm a Holstaur, obviously. Oh, how did we meet? Well, it's kind of a personal story, so I'll skip a few of the details, but basically, he was out in the middle of the rain, outside of the farm I worked on, and knocked on my door. I went to see who was knocking on the barn in the middle of the night. I wondered if it was a few of the nearby kids throwing rocks at us. Yeah, they've done that quite a bit. But, yeah, when I went to check who was there, I saw him. He seemed really, desperate to get out of the rain, and he seemed nice, so I brought him in, and we started talking. Then one thing led to another, and here we are. Oh, those kids? Yeah, they threw rocks at us a lot, specifically the Holstars, though. I'm fairly positive that if they threw them at the Minotaurs, they would probably just throw them back harder. Not saying they're inherently violent or anything, it's just, when you live on a struggling farm that's constantly asking you to put your all into it, things can become a little stressful, to say the least. What was the farm like? Well, aside from what I said earlier, it wasn't that bad of a place if you like the whole self-sustaining lifestyle, you know? Make your own food, find your own entertainment, look at the nature around you. But it definitely wasn't for me, and considering I was raised there, yeah, that says a lot about me, I guess. What makes me like him that much? Well, that's kind of hard to say, actually. There's a lot, really. Like, let me go back to what I said earlier about the farm. It was hot, rough work, some people I really hated working with, and then there's him. When he had to go back home, he promised me that he would keep me company as much as possible. I didn't really think of much of it, and just assumed it was an empty promise at first. But a few months later, and at least a phone call a week, yeah, I was proved wrong. So, I guess if I had to sum it up, he was there for me. He was my rock, I guess. Well, not really the rock in our relationship, more we were each other's rocks, I guess. We complement each other. He makes me feel like a woman. No, not like that. He makes me feel happy. He makes me blush when I feel bubbly and all the other stuff. He makes all my insecurities melt away, like the first time I met him. He had no idea what a Holstaur even was, but he didn't look at me differently. When I told him I was different from the other Holstars, he said being different was okay. He was the one who tells me everything's okay, and I believe him. And what do? Well, I show him how much I love him. Hugs, cuddles, kisses, stuff like that. Stuff that shows him how much I love him. Of course, there are other things I do, like cooking, but that's more of a shared thing. We do it whenever the other doesn't want to, or whenever we want to do something special. I guess we're like two rocks in a river? This may not make sense, but, he's the rock in front of me that parts the river, taking on those heavy waves, and I'm the little rock on top of him. I take a lot less of the river, but I'm always right next to him, giving as much support as I can. Sorry, I probably went off script, didn't I? I have a bad habit nowadays. Okay, next question. Is there anyone I want to say something to or thank? Well, I guess that makes sense. Well, obviously I want to thank my, soon-to-be husband, I guess. Without him, I wouldn't be here today. And that's not I could never have done any of this without him thing. Although, that is kind of true. But it's more of I would be forced to marry someone else kind of thing. Holstaur tradition is weird like that, and I'm glad it's something we're going to try to change. I guess I want to thank my old master. May the poor guy rest in peace. He was an old human, but he was always nice to all of us and especially kind to me. He kept promising that I'd find someone someday, and I did. Okay, last question? All right, bring it on. I'm ready for anything. Kids? No comment. That's it? Okay, thanks for giving me the chance. I'll make sure he's ready for his part tomorrow. Bye! Oh, my deities. Right after I said I'm ready for anything. Oh, hey baby. You done with work? That's great to hear. Amazing timing, actually. I just got done with my part of the interview. Really? You don't remember? You know, the whole first human and Holstaur marriage thing? They're gonna film our wedding, you know. Yep, now you remember? Deities, you would forget a lot of stuff if you didn't have me, you know. Fairly positive you would be lost without me, am I right? Yeah, I know I'd be lost without you too. We're gonna be a family, remember? We won't have to be by ourselves anymore. Wait a minute. Your shoulders feel stiff. When was the last time I gave you a good back massage? I know you gave me one all the time, but sitting in that chair all day can't be a good thing, you know. Alright, that's it. No more arguing about who's getting a back massage because you obviously need one right now. Not gonna hug you anymore if you don't let me. Now, come on. I'll drag you to the bed if I have to. And you know I can. That's right. Now come on and take off your shirt. Now, lay down and just relax. Let those shoulders fall. Don't tense up your face. Just relax and sink into the bed. You know, if you want to take a nap, we can. I'm fine wrapping my arms around you and just drifting away for a while. Doesn't that sound good? Come on, baby. We've been planning on the wedding for almost 3 months, and it's coming up soon. Not to mention the news and everyone. Why don't we just have a little nap, huh? It even looks like it's about to rain. Remind you of anything? I love you. You know that?